haunting love it was a cold winter evening when Arjun moved into an old colonial house on the outskirts of the city. The house had been abandoned for years, but something about it pulled him in. A strange, unexplainable attraction. He was an artist looking for inspiration, and the eerie silence of the place felt oddly comforting. The first night, as he set up his canvas in the dimly lit study, he felt something unusual. A whisper, soft as the wind. "You came back." Arjun turned around, his heart pounding, but the room was empty. He brushed it off as exhaustion and continued painting. But as days passed, the whispers grew stronger. A cold presence lingered in the air, and sometimes he felt someone watching him. Yet he was not afraid. Instead, a sense of familiarity wrapped around him. Then, one night, as he stared into his mirror, he saw her, a girl dressed in a flowing white gown with sorrowful yet enchanting eyes. Her long hair cascaded down her shoulders, swaying as if caught in an invisible breeze. "Who are you?" he whispered, barely able to breathe. She smiled faintly. "You don't remember me. But I remember you." Arjun's chest tightened. I've never met you before." The girl stepped closer, her presence sending a chilling yet warm sensation through him. "Not in this life." Arjun began having vivid dreams, memories of another time, another era, where he and this mysterious girl were in love. He saw flashes of them laughing under the stars, promising to be together forever. But then, there was fire, screams, and a tragic end. "You are trapped here, aren't you?" he asked one evening as she stood by the window, staring into the moonlit night. She nodded. "I have waited for you, lifetime after lifetime. But every time you return, you forget. And I remain here, waiting." A tear rolled down her cheek, but before it could fall, it vanished into the cold air. Arjun's heart ached. He didn't understand how, but he knew he loved her. The bond between them was stronger than reason. "What do I need to do? How can I free you?" She looked into his eyes, her lips trembling. "You must remember everything. And you must choose. Stay with me in this house forever, or leave and never return." Arjun felt torn. Could he abandon the world for a love that defied death? Or was it all an illusion, a ghostly trick? The next morning, he woke up outside the house, his belongings scattered as if he had never lived there. The house stood silent, cold, and abandoned once again. Had it all been a dream? Or had he chosen to forget once more? And somewhere inside the house, she waited for him to return again. But there was something Arjun did not know. 1 week later, curiosity got the better of him. He returned to the house, determined to uncover the truth. As he stepped inside, everything was exactly as he had left it, except for one thing. The mirror in the hallway had shattered, and on the wall, written in faint crimson letters, were the words, "You promised, and you broke it. Again." A sudden chill ran down his spine as he heard soft footsteps behind him. He turned, expecting to see her. But this time, her face was different. Her sorrow had turned to rage, her eyes hollow and dark. She was no longer waiting. She was hunting. Arjun stumbled backward, his breath quickening. "I didn't mean to leave you," he pleaded, his voice shaking. She stepped closer, her once ethereal form solidifying, her fingers stretching unnaturally long. "You always say that," she whispered, her voice now layered with echoes of past lives. "But you always leave." Suddenly, the house groaned, the walls darkening with shadowy tendrils that crept toward him. He ran for the door, but it slammed shut with a force that rattled the floor. "This time, you won't forget," she hissed. A searing pain shot through his, our chest, and Arjun gasped, clutching his heart. His vision blurred as memories flooded in. Centuries of love, betrayal, and a cycle that always ended in her despair. He had promised her forever, but had broken it every time. As the pain intensified, he fell to his knees. The last thing he saw was her reaching out, her fingers pressing against his forehead. And then, darkness. The next morning, the house stood silent once again, but inside, a new portrait hung on the wall, a painting of Arjun, frozen in time, his eyes wide with terror. He had stayed after all, and now he was part of the house. Forever.